Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title of this, I filmed my IVF egg retrieval. And if you missed, I also shared mine and my husband's last round and a lot more on our unexplained infertility struggles. It's been 3.5 years and we finally decided that we're doing IVF, which was really hard for me to wrap my head around. And I think I was really nervous going into it that I literally didn't film any clips until our first appointment where I'm like, hi, I'm doing IVF. So yeah, my husband and I have been struggling with unexplained infertility for 3.5 years. We have tried everything. And after 4 rounds of IUI, we just decided I'm not getting any younger and we're just gonna go for it, even though it was really scary. So I filmed everything. If you missed it, I also have another video from our last round of IUI where it also explains more. But I get pretty in depth and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into it. We're walking, where are you? To our first IVF appointment. I feel very anxious. I feel anxious, like a little nauseous.
I'm excited, so don't throw up on me.
I might.
First ultrasound for IVF. You excited?
No, I'm nervous.
That's okay. I'll be excited for you.
Which one should I give him?
I'm thinking this one.
We always choose this one.
Okay, the other one.
Okay, we left our appointment and I feel less anxious because I feel like we finally got answers and we have like a plan and we understand the medicine and the dates and the timeline and everything. So basically, I just like didn't really know that much about IVF. I had a consultation with this doctor before we even did IUI with her. So her and I like went over like the process, but because I chose to do IUI, we like kind of stopped the IVF conversation and then repicked it up today. So today is Monday. We did like a blood work and ultrasound to like make sure everything was good. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna start my medicine. They ship everything to me. And then I start seeing my doctor like every 3 days after I start my meds. I was really stressed about the money. And if you guys are curious on what IVF costs, with the doctor that we're doing, if you pay for everything a la carte, for the first month is the retrieval. So this month we'll only get my eggs out and then make the embryos and do like genetic testing and everything. And then we'll wait until the following cycle to do the transfer. So if you pay for everything a la carte, it ends up costing like, what was your math?
$36,000.
Around $36,000, which is just so crazy. And then they offer something called a dream package where everything is just like included, and that's $30,000 even. So we're going to do that route. And then if you have to do more transfers, I think it's like $5,200 a transfer. So yeah, it's $30K minimum. If you are curious about the cost of IVF, obviously that is here in Southern California, and I'm sure it varies everywhere, but I'm really hoping it works. And then tomorrow I start seeing like a holistic fertility specialist that my IVF doctor recommended. It's like help my body remain calm, because I've already told you guys, I told her like I feel anxious, like we're about to just spend like so much money, and I obviously want it to work, so it's kind of stressful.
It's gonna work.
It's just hard, like after so long, which is what I told the doctor today too. It's hard to feel hopeful because it's like almost like your body's like way of putting up a wall to protect yourself, because if you feel hopeful, you're like, oh, it's gonna work, and then when it doesn't, it's like so devastating. So that if you like don't feel too hopeful, it almost just like you don't feel as sad, which is just so messed up. Anywho, all of my medicine will come this week. I'm sure it's gonna be so much, and they're making me do it at night, and Austin is on night shift right now, so you guys and me will be doing my shots. Yeah, he'll be home some days. Once we start the meds, it's 10 days, about 10 days until they do the retrieval. So we're looking at around Halloween right now for when my retrieval will be. So yeah, we have a long journey ahead, even though it's literally 10 days. It just feels like so much is about to happen. So that's the update for today.
Exciting times.
Stressful times. One of us is excited and one of us is stressed. So hopefully after tomorrow, after acupuncture, I won't be stressed anymore. All right, my medicines are here. If you're curious, they cost $4,500. I ended up doing the dream package, so I paid for that yesterday, which made me want to throw up a little bit. It was $30,000, and I put it on a credit card to get credit card points. It feels like a lot. This thing is full. I'm going to be taking Menopur, Ganirelix acetate injection. I didn't learn about this one yet, so maybe I'll learn about that one later. When we went to our appointment the other day, they told us about 2 medications that'll start on Sunday. It's Thursday. A Sharps container, Pregnal, which is what I took already when I did IUIs. It's the trigger shot that tells your body to ovulate or like release the eggs. And Full-stem, which I think is what's in this keep cold package. Full-stem is what I also took during IUI, but instead of doing, I think I did 50, I think it's milliliters or whatever the measurement is, I did 50 every other day for only like 5 days. And then on my more aggressive round, we did 75. I do 275 of this every single day for 10 days. If that gives you any sort of idea of how much more medication is in IVF. So basically she was explaining it to me that I have like 25 eggs that she can currently count, or follicles that she can currently count in my ovaries. And typically there's an egg in each follicle, and she wants to get as many out as possible. But the eggs need to mature, so they need to get to at least 17 millimeters. For context, when you typically ovulate, you ovulate once one egg reaches around 22, 24 millimeters, and that's just one egg, and you could feel that in your ovaries if you get ovulation pain. I'm about to have 25 eggs at 17 millimeters in my ovaries. So they're about to be large, which is what makes a lot of the IVF process uncomfortable. You have like a lot of pressure down there because your ovaries are literally massive. They're holding a ton of eggs that are of mature size. So I'm taking you guys with me. On Sunday, we are starting our meds, and thankfully Austin will be home on Sunday, so he'll be able to help me with my first round. And then Monday he'll be at work, but my dad will be here visiting, so maybe I'll make my dad help. We'll see. He might be scared. Can you believe that this is almost $5,000? Crazy. It's the night we start IVF. It's here. It's the night we start. I'm going to organize my meds. I ordered this case on Amazon that I feel like will make my life easier. So I'm gonna like put all like my syringes and everything that I need in here. I don't know, make my brain feel good. What is that? Like clear space, clear mind. So hopefully an organized space is also an organized mind. I just organized everything, and this makes my brain feel so good. So this is all of my Menopur. I don't know what this one is. I haven't learned about it yet. And then Full-stem needles, Pregnal, which I'll do at my trigger shot, all of my syringes, and then the Full-stem. This one stays in the refrigerator though, because it has to stay cold. So this is my kit, and it feels good. Here we go. All right, we're starting Day one, night one.
That's right.
Austin will be home with me tonight, and he will not be home for the next 2 nights because he goes to work.
So I get to jabber tonight.
No, I don't even think I'm gonna let you. We learned from IUI that you could like throw fucking darts into my stomach. I feel a little nervous.
Sure you don't want me to do it?
I don't know. Dang, that's a lot of twisting from the last round. I'm really sweaty.
Walk that needle. You got it? Want me to do it? Okay.
I just got so stressed out. Whoa. I don't know why I just got so nervous.
Perfect.
I did it.
That was easy. You did great.
Next one.
Got it.
Oh, it's so small. Did you watch it bounce off my belly?
Yeah.
I don't know why this one's not going in as easy as the other one.
Good job. How'd it feel?
Whoa.
Did you feel any?
I actually
stinging?
felt the liquid going in and it stung a little bit.
Not bad.
Nothing crazy. You touching it? I don't know if it's you touching it that's making it worse. Oh no, it's definitely stinging.
Okay.
That's interesting.
She said it would, right?
Yeah. Wait, I can't believe it ricocheted off my belly button twice. I couldn't get it in.
You went a little too soft. Maybe do that one first next time.
Starting day 3, we're not allowed to have sex. I'm not allowed to exercise because your ovaries get so big and swollen that they don't want your ovary to flip. Or I apparently don't want my, oh, it's bleeding.
It's okay.
I apparently don't want my ovary to flip because it's very uncomfortable.
How's it feel right now?
It feels fine. It
Feels
feels
still?
better. A little bit, yeah.
Sorry.
Don't know why you keep feeling like you need to touch it.
Just wanted to see if you felt it.
You're just giving me like your energy or something. Yeah, but your hands are so hot, it was like a little fire mitten. Woo! Night 1.
Good job.
Go team.
Go team. You got it.
Baby coming soon.
That's right.
I just went to acupuncture. She's more than an acupuncturist. She's like a female, not even, what are words right now? She is a fertility specialist. It was amazing. I had a meeting with her last week. It was an hour and a half. It felt like a therapy session. I cried. She just like kind of coached me on like the mental space and how like we have the mental capacity to like change our view on everything that's happening around us, which I need because it's just really hard like to not get in your head and just like wonder why this is happening to me. But yeah, I loved her. And then I just went and did acupuncture with her, and she recommended an app to me called Brain Tap. And I did it last night for the first time. It's like meditation, but I really liked it. I really liked the way that it's done. And I just did it while she did acupuncture. They have like a headset that you could buy, and I just did it with the headset. And honestly, I might go buy it because it was just so incredible. And I'm not even good at meditating, and it felt so good. I'm going back to see her in 2 days. I'm trying to see her at least twice a week while I'm doing stim. And she did electro acupuncture today. I've never had that before, but I've heard that this is going to make me just feel better overall, including like the bloating, the emotions, everything that goes with pumping our body with all these meds. All right, night 2. Dad, you want to be my moral support?
Yeah.
My shots.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. He says that's easy. You can say hi. My dad. They can see you. He's here picking up Ocean, the dog that I fostered for 2 months, and I'm gonna be so
How do you know how much?
sad. So this one, well, they taught me everything. This guy.
Oh, you didn't do a combo.
Yeah, so this, like, see the powders in there?
Yeah.
So now I'm, like, basically, like, making...
Oh, I see.
Now the needles are on there. So last night I did it here, so tonight I'll do it on this side.
So you don't have much fat.
That's the problem.
I wouldn't pinch it as much.
Why? What would you do?
Because I think then that's when maybe it can hurt you. I would just go a little bit.
Just like that?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
See, that part didn't hurt.
That was fine. This one honestly doesn't hurt me. This one, it burns when it goes in and it hurts after. And I was a little scared yesterday.
Even if you go slow.
Yeah, so I went slow with this yesterday and it literally ricocheted.
Okay, so that part's easy.
That felt fine. It's this part.
Is that burn?
Yeah. It really feels like it's on fire. Holy shit.
You was not breathing.
Was it really not? Oh yeah.
You started hyperventilating.
No, I didn't. Whoo-wee!
You did it.
I did it. Day 2 with Dad's moral support.
In the bank.
Day 3, and I'm on my way to an appointment right now for an ultrasound and blood work, and then to learn about my 3rd medication. Austin worked last night and got home at like 7 a.m. and I told him he needed to prioritize sleep and that I could go to this appointment by myself, but he'll be at all of my other appointments with me and definitely at the surgery too. Here are, okay. It's made my lunch. I did 1.5 smoked chicken breast, white rice cooked in beef bone broth, and then some sauteed zucchini. I was told that you wanna make sure that you have enough protein during this, as well as staying super hydrated and drinking a lot of electrolytes. So that is what I've been doing. I think I've already had like 50 ounces of water today and it's noon, which obviously is good. I went to my doctor appointment today. Also today has been so emotional. I gave my foster dog, Ocean, to my dad. He is her forever home, and they left today. He lives in Arizona, so you guys saw that he was here last night. And then they left this morning to go to Arizona, and I'm literally so sad. I cannot stop crying, and I don't know if it's because the meds just like mess with your hormones and make you more emotional, but I also just like genuinely feel heartbroken. So yeah, today's been a lot. I did my ultrasound today. We checked out my eggs. Everything looked good. And then I potentially started new medication tonight. I'll find out when they email me later today. And then I go back on Friday in 3 days. Night 3.
Hey there.
Say hi to the vlog. Austin's at work, so he's FaceTiming me while I do it. I'm just a little nervous for the new shot.
You start that tomorrow.
Oh, you're right. I'm literally so tired. I almost gave myself the new shot.
That would have sucked.
That would have sucked. I honestly can't wait to go to bed.
Good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Who, Nelly?
Good job. One more. One
did
down,
it.
one to go.
The next one is the worst.
You got it. Big inhale. Big exhale.
I ricocheted the first time.
I watched it.
I breathed.
Nice. Good job. How's it feel?
Feels not that bad.
Used to it?
Not that bad, not that bad, not that bad, not that
Nice.
bad. One day closer to a baby. Okay, night 4, and we're adding a new medicine tonight. We're upping my Menopur dose, and we're adding in Ganirelix, which I'm slightly nervous about because my nurse said that the needle
The needle feels dull.
Yeah, so you need
So,
to do it fast.
Shoot quick.
You don't want to do it?
If you want me to.
No, I don't really. I feel confident doing
You've
it.
been doing good.
One down, baby.
Done. Lead pencil right there.
Ah! I need you to do it.
And not pinch too
Wait,
hard.
but you're not gonna. I have to learn
You
how
have
to
to
do
learn
it
how to do it because I
myself.
won't be able to do it every time.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Soft. Alright.
It's like the feeling of like when you're about to jump off of a cliff
Yeah.
and you're like, you have to like force
So,
yourself
like-
to do it hard.
So I'm not gonna do it. But
No,
like,
don't. I know how. It's just like mentally. It's like a mental game.
Nice job.
I
How'd it
did
feel?
it. It was fine.
Nice. Sounds good.
That was good.
That was
huh?
good.
That was solid.
Go slow.
This is gonna suck. I'm really nervous for how good it's gonna suck. Okay.
Just keep breathing. You're doing good. Good job.
I don't like that.
Good job.
I did it. You want to have a baby? You want me to put a little baby in here for you? Love you.
Love you. 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The halfway point.
Halfway point.
I double balanced it. I was nervous.
You keep doing that.
Do you think you do this one?
If you want me to.
I do a little bit.
Okay. Well, I have to squeeze it though.
No, I want to squeeze it.
How's that?
That's good. Just do it.
That was.
Babe!
I didn't even. It just bounced.
You ricochet bounced it. I told you you have to use pressure. Just boing! The needle's like thick or something. Like you even see when it comes out, it's like it like drags out of my
Yeah.
body.
Nice. You just breathe, right?
Good God! I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
How did it feel from last time?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good job.
I think I'm fine.
That needle was like boing.
Tonight's protein dinner is chili, and I cooked it with 2 pounds of ground beef and a ton of beans to try to keep my protein levels up. And I had a protein shake at lunch today, a bag of beef jerky. I had sausage for breakfast, and I had a turkey sandwich. So you're literally shaking the camera so you know
Oh,
the
not
whole
bad.
time.
Not bad.
Us grating cheese like a freaking animal. Literally shaking the camera just to grate cheese. Like I think you're doing it a little too aggressively.
Come on.
Austin FaceTimed me because he's at work. Say hi.
Hey.
Here you go.
See it. You got this. Easy. No big deal right there.
That one's easy.
That's just no big deal, you know?
No big deal. Ow, that didn't work.
Dude, that was brutal. Jeez, are you okay?
That was so rough. It just like I was pushing and nothing was happening. That's so silly. Oh,
Good job.
that one
Good job,
hurt.
babe.
I'm in pain, and I have to do another painful one. That's really rude.
Just keep breathing. You're doing great.
This is stressful.
No, you got this.
I don't really like it when you're not home.
I know. Do 3 breaths first, okay?
Okay.
Breaths first. You got it. Good job.
I did it.
Good job, babe.
Woo! Night 6.
Good job, babe.
High five. Love you.
I love you.
Fertility appointment day. Last time I went was 3 days ago.
3 days ago.
We're gonna go do an ultrasound and blood work. I feel like I'm starting to get bloated and pressure. I think obviously just like my ovaries are growing, so it feels it just kind of feels like I'm getting my period. Like it feels a little bit just like those like days right before you start your cycle. I feel better than I was expecting to feel. So that's good. Probably from acupuncture. Let's go look at my ovaries, shall we?
Let's take a look.
The day of blood work and ultrasound.
Check out my ovaries.
Let's take a look at the ovaries.
Alrighty, let's go. She said everything was looking good. I got more follistem, and she measured all of my follicles. She said the ones that are gonna like perform or like have already shown up, and they're all gonna be measuring between
8 to 12.
Yeah, 8 to 12. And I think like 18 of the 19 follicles were measuring at that. She gave me this little printout for my acupuncture so that she can see everything, like the uterine lining and then the little pictures of my little follicles. But it shows that there's 19 follicles that you can count so far, and I think 18 of them are looking, are in that good range to hopefully become like mature size to get out. So we'll know more next Tuesday. I'm so tired. And it's 7 p.m. I honestly think I'm gonna go to bed and I need to do my shots, but I've just been getting more and more tired as the day goes on. I'm quite bloated, like it feels like there is quite a bit of pressure down here, obviously where my ovaries are. And I'm curious how that's gonna change since we're on only day 6. It kind of feels like how it felt this morning. Kind of just like I'm getting my cycle. And then I'm just literally exhausted. Since we upped my dose of medicine, I'm running out, so I get more tomorrow. And I guess that's kind of the nice thing about doing the package I did, because I don't have to pay for it. They paid for it since my medicine was like all included. I don't just all of a sudden owe like thousands of more dollars because I need more meds, which very nice. I called Mika, I called Austin. They both didn't answer, so it might just be us tonight. Hi there.
I switched with Jackson.
Oh, you're like, I got something to do.
I'm busy. You don't even look that bloated anymore.
It's because I was...
Oh.
If you're like looking down, it's really weird. Like you can see that it's like my ovaries and then like not in the middle. It's like literally just like the size.
That's crazy.
I know. Okay, I gotta go. What time is it?
Go.
Stress. Okay, are you ready to watch me stab myself with some needles?
I cannot.
It's literally so stressful.
Here we are.
What night?
Day 8.
3 more nights, hopefully. Today's Sunday. We go to the doctor on Tuesday. And then that's when they'll tell us
What day the retrieval will be.
Yeah. So hopefully they say, you're good, you're all done. It's crazy how dull it is. I'm gonna say that for the rest of my fucking life, I guess. You wanna do any of these, or are you just
I will.
good?
You're
I think I'm just
good
like a
when it wants to.
professional now.
Oh, okay.
I'm so good I don't even need it, you know?
That was slow too.
I know, I don't know why I'm going slow. I would like to not go slow with the last one. You know what I think has really helped me? I think because of all the needles that I do at acupuncture, like I've seen people when they're done, they're like literally all bruised up.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not that
No, you've been-
bruised.
I think your body's reacted well to all the meds.
I got scared.
Oh my god. Must not breathe. Good job.
I'm a pro now.
You went like
I'm a pro
super
now!
slow, but that was good. You did good.
I did a good job, Joey.
Good job.
One day closer to a baby.
Good job.
Go team. back for more acupuncture. I love that she uses these little like heated lamps. It's so cozy. Second to last night. I have an appointment tomorrow, and tomorrow should be my last round of shots and the possible trigger if everything is looking good.
You got it. One more, let's go.
Only one more.
That was
to go.
easy. Good job.
My lifesaver. My lifesaver.
It helps a lot, huh?
Yeah, I just got this little one on Amazon and I like that it's like heated on both sides. Good morning. We're off to our checkup. Hopefully our last checkup. Hopefully they're like, everything looks great and you could do a trigger shot tonight. I'm getting a little puffertons.
That's okay.
Do you notice it?
I'd say that, honestly, no. Just in your belly, but...
I can see it in my face in this frame right now.
I'd say that it means all the medicine is working. Here we are.
We just left our appointment and all of my little follicles are looking large. So I'm triggering tonight and my retrieval will be on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. She said that she likes to wait until there's at least 3 follicles measuring at 17 millimeters. And I had a lot.
You had like
8 or 10 or something measuring over
10.
that. So that is obviously a good thing. And the trigger shot is tonight at 1:45 in the morning. So we will be setting an alarm because I do not stay up that late. And yeah, I'm kind of excited. My surgery's at 11:45 in the morning. She said we'll know how many eggs they got, but we won't know how many mature eggs they got until the next day. And then 1 week later, we'll know how many embryos we have, and then I'll have like a post-op appointment. And then 1 week after that, we'll find out their PGT testing, which is if they're like genetically healthy embryos. 2 weeks after Thursday, we'll know.
Bit of a waiting game, but that's okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's okay. This whole journey is a waiting game, and you learn how to be a very patient human.
I said, don't worry, I'm gonna be right by your side the whole time.
Oh, it's so kind.
Wow.
I think he knows that I need some love. He's a precious boy. I'm bloated. It looks like I have a little pregnant belly. Precious. It's the last day. It's the last day. It's the last day.
Last day.
Last day. Last day.
Someone's excited.
Last shot.
As you should be.
For the time being. Woohoo!
Yep. Let's do it. Just the Ganirelix and Menopur.
It's the last day. It's the last day. It's the last day. Last day. It's the last day. It's the last day. We got our blood work back. And I'm not doing Follistim tonight, just Menopur and Ganirelix. And then we're doing our trigger shot now at 12:15 tonight because my procedure will be at 10:15 in the morning on Thursday, so 34 hours before. So at 12:15 tonight, I give myself 1 trigger shot in my stomach and then 1 in my butt cheek intramuscularly.
Too easy.
Woo! Whoa. That wasn't fun. Whoa, look, I'm really bleeding too.
Because you punished yourself tonight.
I chose torture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to sleep and then I'm gonna set an alarm. And then I'll be back at 12:15 a.m.
Yep.
I'm gonna be tired.
Just woke her up.
I'm so tired.
Because it has to be promptly at 12:15. It's 12:09.
I want you to put it in for me. I didn't feel that.
That's good.
Here which side? Alright, I'm gonna go right here. Alright. This side. massage it. You're supposed to massage it. Work it in.
You're just trying to touch my butt now.
Guilty.
She's a tired girl, but she's off to acupuncture. That felt so good. We normally do like stimulating acupuncture, which I think is like electromagnetic. And this time we just like did it to promote blood flow since my retrieval is tomorrow. And then she did moxa. And I literally feel like I can't go to bed. Oh my God. I cannot believe retrieval is tomorrow. I feel really good. Austin yesterday was like, how do you feel? And I was like, honestly, I feel great. Like I mentally and physically feel good, I think, from all the things I've been doing. I don't think I ended up telling you guys. Acupuncture, obviously, but she's a fertility acupuncture. I used to do traditional acupuncture. And I just feel like this is better for what I'm going through. She's like, she sees my printouts and she sees like, I give her everything that I get from each ultrasound, and then she's able to do treatment based off of that. And it's mostly like around my ovaries and then my feet, I think, to like promote blood flow and then to like help with follicle growth and all the things that go with it, to where the traditional acupuncture I did was more for like stress and sleep and anxiety. And obviously he like tried to like balance my hormones and do things for fertility, but this is like strictly for fertility. And I told her, I asked her if I keep seeing her, and she said, yeah, just like not as often until we know when my transfer is, and then I'll go back to seeing her often like I'm currently doing. So that I'm eating a lot of protein and like salty foods. I'm having at least 2 packets of electrolytes a day. I feel like I've tried like 100 different packets, and I've been liking instant hydration. They like actually taste salty, but they're not like overly flavored, if that makes sense. Like they're not overwhelming. That's the word I wanted. That, prioritizing sleep, which I've already told you guys, drinking a lot of water, like basically a gallon a day. I think it like helps flush everything out of your body. Is that all? Just like whole foods, bone broths, warm foods, limiting my caffeine. I'll come back if I think of anything else. I just went for blood work, and I was on the phone with Mika on my drive here, and I was like, I feel a little off and I don't know why. And she's like, you don't know why? It's retrieval day.
Today's the day.
It's bright and early. I was telling Austin I'm so excited for the little nap because I'm so tired. And everyone says that it's like the best nap of your life. Obviously, a lot of people wake up groggy, which I probably will because I wake up from normal naps groggy. But I'm excited. We're just getting here. It's like an hour early. Get my eggies out. There was like 10 follicles that were measuring up size 2 days ago. So assuming that that's where we'll be. It's just so crazy like how many drop-offs there are. Like I started with 24 and then I was at 18 and now we're at 11 and they're not even out yet. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Right.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Kelsey Dupree.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Kelsey, do you have any allergies we need to be aware of?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All right, we're just done post-surgery.
Guess how many eggs we got?
How many eggs did we get?
23.
23? No way.
Good, look.
23 eggs. Oh my god. I'm so proud of you.
I feel so tired and I have really bad cramps.
I'll take care of you. You took it like a champ.
We did it.
We did it.
Austin said I'm walking around like I'm drunk though.
You're a bottle of wine deep, but
Oh,
I got your back.
My cramps are really bad. They gave me Tylenol in my IV. But time to go home and take a little nappy.
Time to rest.
You guys, I can't believe we got 23 eggs. I'm crazy.
23 is amazing. We had 10. 2 days ago,
only
right?
10 were looking like they were mature 2 days ago.
That's
But
awesome.
obviously tomorrow we'll know how many are actually mature. But that's crazy. I literally
That's a really
cried
good sign.
one singular happy tear.
Oh, 1 tear.
One singular happy tear. My doctor though was so sweet. I literally love her so much. When I went into the operating room, I didn't tell Austin this yet. When I went into the operating room, she held my hand all the way till I fell asleep.
Wow, that's nice. of
I
her.
know. She was like rubbing my hand and holding it and telling me how good I was gonna do. She's just
That's
like such a sweet person. Anyways, I feel good. I have a little bit of cramps. They gave me Tylenol in my IV to help. But yeah, 23. For all our rounds of IUI, Austin gives his sample at home, and he had to give his sample thing.
You should see
He had to give.
You should
his
see the
sample.
room.
What was it like?
Oh, I'll send you a picture.
You have a picture?
Because it was outrageous.
And it's called MILF Hunter 30. Did you play it?
No, I didn't play it.
That's so
You can like hear
good.
the nurses at the front desk through the door. I'm like, what the
I'm sorry, Michi.
fuck? Whatever.
We're making this little concoction where you take a head of cabbage and you put it in here and you fill it with water. Oops. And then you boil it for an hour and then you drink the liquid. Okay, this is from my doctor. So take a head of cabbage and it's gonna help reduce swelling, inflammation, and give you special nutrients beneficial to your healing. So I'm doing that. I'm doing this little tincture that she gave me. I'm taking bromelain pills. And then these are the foods that she recommends doing. And I trust everything she says because I already felt so good going into this. Okay, Austin is boiling the cabbage.
Yep.
And I'm taking this nasty tincture. This apparently tastes gross.
Bosentang.
How do you know?
Bosentang.
Oh, it says it. To help with bloating and recovery, take 3 droppers 3 times a day for 3 days. And apparently, it's nasty. It's literally black.
Not bad, right?
Not that bad. Pretty nasty. It absolutely tastes like dirt. We got our first update today.
First update.
And we had 23 eggs yesterday. 18 of them were mature. And so far 14 of them have fertilized. So
That's huge, I think.
way higher numbers than we were expecting because I was expecting to only get like 10 eggs out yesterday. So that's obviously amazing and we won't know more for like another week. So I will update you guys in a week. I would say today I feel good. My like ovaries feel really heavy and I'm really bloated. Like I feel bloated like all the way to my throat. Like I feel like kind of uncomfortable. Like it feels like a bit of pressure, but honestly nothing terrible. I didn't take like any of the pain meds that they offered or anything. I took 1 Tylenol and that's all. And my heating pad has been my literal
That's been the go-to.
best friend. Will you grab it for me? It's like this and it's hot on both sides. And it has literally been saving my life. It just feels so good. And my doctor has me doing an anti-inflammatory diet because we're hoping to avoid ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome, I think it's called, because she went pretty aggressive on my meds. So we won't know like for a couple days, but I'm hoping to avoid that. So I'm hoping everything that we're doing, like the cabbage water and the stuff from my natural doctor, and then doing the anti-inflammatory diet will help all of these things. So I'll report back if I have anything to report. For reference, this is what we're looking like. It just feels like a lot of pressure, like all the way up to here, and a little bit crampy. Good morning. It is post-op check-in day. What are words? What is that called? Post-op check-in? No. Whatever. I have my doctor's appointment. It's Tuesday. My procedure was on Thursday. I went to acupuncture yesterday. I think I filmed a clip. I am still really bloated, not as bloated as I was. I think I showed you guys when it was like really high up in my rib cage. It's just really far down. So I'm curious to see what the doctor says today because they were really nervous about hyperactive ovarian syndrome and I am quite uncomfortable. And my acupuncturist yesterday, who like specializes in women going through IVF, she said that I was gonna wake up and feel amazing, but I don't, which makes me a little nervous. So we'll see what they say today, and I'm wondering if we'll know about the embryos because it's technically day 5, or I don't know. I'm anxious. Let's go see. Okay, doctor's appointment done. She said that my ovaries are still twice the size that they're supposed to be. And so she said I'm still not allowed to exercise or have sex. And we're going on a trip tomorrow night to the Caribbean. And so Austin's going to be really sad. She said that I can't have sex until I get my period and then my period finishes. And then we talked about all of our next steps. We won't know any results probably until Thursday for like the embryos. She's hoping that at least 50% become an embryo, which would put us at the number 7. And then those would go off to genetic testing, which is another week. So we're like 9 days out from finding out everything. But then we started talking about like the transfer, and she basically just said like we can't come up with a plan until we know how many normal embryos we have after genetic testing is done. And I'm okay with that. She says that she's not sure if we're going to be able to get a transfer in the new year because we need to do like put water into my uterus and look at my uterine lining and do some things and just like figure out how to prep my body if we want to do medicated or non-medicated transfer. So yeah, there's a lot to think about, and we just won't know anything and can't really move forward with like a next step or a plan until we know how many normal embryos we have. And she said because of my age, I'm 33, she would really love for me to have all the embryos that I need for this child and future children, since we've been trying for so long and have done so many different things to try and get pregnant. Say we get 3 embryos, we use the third one works, and the third one gets us pregnant. If we want another child, I'll be like 35 going through IVF again. And it's just like easier at a younger age to do all of the retrievals is what she was saying. But that's also like talking to the future because we don't know how many embryos we're going to have. So everything is just like hypothetical at this point. And she even said, she's like, just try and take it like one day at a time, one question at a time, like one step at a time. And it's just like there's a lot of information and a lot to like digest, and we just like don't have those answers yet. So that's a plan. We're gonna go to the Caribbean and try and distract ourselves until we find out genetic testing. We just got to the Dominican Republic on our little vacation, and Austin just told me that we got an email about our embryos. And I have it, he hasn't told me yet. Okay, tell me. Or read it. We got 11? That's crazy!
That's amazing.
That's so many more than I thought. Holy guacamole.
That's so many.
It says we received your final embryo report. Our IVF lab was able to freeze 11 embryos. That's so crazy. And then it talks about the grading. That's so crazy. And then they get a grade. A, B, 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 A, B, B, A, B, B, A. I don't even know if that's a good, I assume that's a good thing that they haven't done genetic testing yet, but I feel like that's such a good number.
That's really good.
You
I think
think?
it's really good. 11 out of the 14.
Wow. 1 week though, because we have to do genetic testing, so.
1 week.
I don't think I updated you guys actually after I did. I for sure did, in my car. Where she was saying that we don't know if we can move on with the transfer round or if we have to move on with another retrieval based off of our embryos. But I'm thinking that we're gonna be good even after genetic testing and based off of their grading, which is so exciting. Okay, I'm like looking at the report now, and she was explaining to me that the embryos get like a good, a fair, or a poor rating. And at the place that we go, she said most of the embryos that they see are fair. Good is obviously, it's higher than fair, and they don't really see that often. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of our 11 embryos are good. And of those 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are also rated an AA, which is so
pretty good.
I think. Like, even before PGT genetic testing, like, that is such a good number, especially because we want to have enough embryos for all the kids we want, which is 4 to 6 after genetic testing. That literally means only 50% of the embryos that we have right now need to have 46 chromosomes.
Yeah.
And she was explaining that the rating, the good, fair, poor, A, B, C, it also, they're like looking at the entire embryo as a whole, and that also deals with like the percentage that it will stick. So AA good has a 60 to 70% chance of sticking. Fair has a 50% chance of sticking. And then poor has like a 40% chance of sticking or something. So the fact that literally 7 of ours are in like the 60 to 70% range.
That's big.
That makes me feel happy.
Yeah. Me too.
I was literally like, when are we gonna get the results? When are we gonna get the results? Like, oh, we're going on this trip. I hope that we get them soon. And literally, we just got here. I'm about to take a shower. Like, we're still in our airplane clothes. And then we got the results. Wow. 11.
We got 11.
Wee-hoo. 11.
Pretty dang good.
It's 11 days later. We're obviously home, and we found out that we ended up with 7 embryos after PGT genetic testing. So we have 7 genetically healthy embryos, which is just so many more than we even expected from this process. And we're really excited. So
We are.
our next step is that we get to move on with transfers. We're gonna talk to our doctor and like figure out like if we go straight for a transfer, if we do a mock transfer before. But I think my doctor was saying that she's like confident in the number of embryos that we have, that we can move straight into a transfer like once my body's ready, and we do like a water ultrasound, flush water through my uterus and like make sure everything's good, and like do a few more things to get my body ready. But yeah, we're so excited. We have 7 embryos, and I hope that you guys got something from this video. I had a really positive experience during the retrieval. I also did 100 different things to make sure that my body was supported, and
everything.
Austin was really like supportive during it, which was really helpful, and I just feel really good. So I hope that if you guys are also on the same journey as us, that you can maybe find some hope and peace from this video, and I hope that it goes smoothly. And if you're in the same position as us, I'm sorry, and you're not alone, and I'm gonna cry.
It's okay. Get it out.
It's just like a hard journey, and I get it. Unless you've gone through it, you just really don't know. So I'll be back hopefully with our transfer video. Bye.
Bye.